Heads up.
I'm listening.
Come on.
I think.
Excuse me.
Not many doctors around these days. You should let me take a look at you.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
Actually, never mind, doc.
On your way, then.
Hey,
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
could use some supplies, actually.
All right? But go easy on the chems.
Hey,
Looking for a weapon?
sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know what you'd like.
Hey,
Do you need something, madame?
how are you doing?
I am delighted to see you again. I find myself lonelier without your good company, but I occupy myself with science and research.
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
You're taking Fury? Oh God. What if I catch a cold while you're gone?
Monsieur, make sure to stay warm.
No funny business.
Hey, Arturo.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
Ayaswara, the game changer!
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really. I swear.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls and chemheads all over.
Hi.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
It's nice to have a positive outlook on the future for once.
You keep some pretty risky company, outsider. Careful, outsider.
This place is going to put Diamond City out of business.
Last thing I remember was finishing the bottle.
Feel the sound, oh you make my heart pound. Fill me up, bring me down when I hear your sound. Come around, feel the sound, oh you make my heart.
Did you find the schematics and recipes yet?
Got them all right here.
Great, here's your reward. I'll let you know when I get a lead on the next step.
Something.
Your thoughts?
Oh, my systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this traveling agrees with me.
Your thoughts?
The world above, on the whole, is disappointing. But I must say, you most certainly are not.
Your thoughts?
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will work on this.
Your thoughts?
I notice that other people stare at me. Is there something wrong with my backside?
Your thoughts?
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
Your thoughts?
It is good to travel with such an esteemed colleague.
That was it.
Not a problem. Let us continue our journey.
Seems everybody wants something from me. I was a lover, but now a thief. I'll take your breath away and set you free.
Looks like you got the transmitter working again. Any trouble?
It was a piece of cake.
Glad you handled it. Feel free to program your own music. The DJ booth is on the 11th floor. And here's your reward. Besides taps, I figured you might like a little something to get people in the mood for dancing. It's a dance blaster. Go ahead, it won't hurt anyone. You can try it out on me.
Sound, oh, you make my heart pound. Fill me up, bring me down when I hear your sound. Come around, feel the sound, oh, you make my heart pound. Fill me up, bring me down when I hear your sound.
I really shouldn't have eaten at the strip club buffet.
Makes the day's work more satisfying to know what's yours stays yours.
General.
The airport. Can we fly to Los Angeles? I hear it is most lovely there.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Hey there.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Straight.
Proctor Quinlan?
Thanks to you, I hope to fend off the constant demands for technical data.
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
I've served on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
Proctor Quinlan.
I'm very interested in seeing what sort of data our scribes will discover.
Never mind, I gotta go.
You do have a patrol to finish, after all.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Were you successful?
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
Good work. I knew counting on you was the right thing. Here, your caps, just as we agreed. If you got the time, I got a few more farms for you to hit. I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions, but hell, neither is starving.
Set me up?
Be my guest.
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Hey.
You point, I shoot.
Paladin.
Yeah?
Your thoughts?
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
How do you feel about our relationship?
I don't see how this is a relevant question right now.
Didn't have anything else.
Not a problem.
Welcome back. Cockpit 2 reactivated. Transferring controls to pilot. Pilot mode online.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Excuse me, Elder Maxim.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then, shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong, and it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Welcome back. Cockpit 1 reactivated. Transferring controls to pilot. Pilot mode online.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you. fortifications may still be inhabited.
Hey.
Need something?
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
What? Who's there? You play! Let's play! Damn it! Die, metal man! We are the future!
Let's show him how to fuck.
No game, human!
Aim for their weak spot.
I have to admit, I'm very impressed by your performance in the field.
We are unstoppable!
This area seems This area has obviously been abandoned for quite some time. I'd just leave that if I were you. Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
out that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
I hear something! Huh? What's that? We win, you die. check.
Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Welcome back. Cockpit 1 reactivated. Transferring controls to pilot. Pilot mode online.